came from their soul. It came from what they went through. I will not talk about the first one because it will not be good enough. If you missed, that is what she's trying to say actually. But my job is to talk about Kim Leng's speech. I don't know about you, but I was very touched by Kim Leng sharing. Not just because it's so real, so raw, so genuine, but because as he so honestly confessed, he struggles with a stammer. But did you even notice it? Honestly, I didn't. If you didn't mention it, I think none of us would even notice it. It was so smooth. And I will share with you what I like about his speech. Not in 3 chapters, huh? It was so smooth. Number 1, chapter 1, how he was successful in his studies, in his badminton career. Chapter 2, about his family, and then chapter 3. It's like a 3-act play, right? A very good structure. That's the second thing I like. So, what did I like about his speech? Raw, genuine. He didn't do it with a stammer even. And it was a very structured speech. Now, how can you... Now, for those guests who are wondering, this is an evaluation, right? But this is Toastmasters. When we evaluate, we don't criticize, we don't judge. We try to encourage, we try to support. And that's why it's so different in Toastmasters. Okay? Now, how can he further enhance his speech? Because through your rawness, it was very clear, it's very touching. And so may I suggest, take out what you said in the beginning. Just go straight into the words. Heroes who beat the odds. Who will admit that they're average? Do you admit that you're average or a failure? Just get straight into your story. Do away with all that which you said in the beginning. It's not necessary. And then, through the rawness of your speech, what are you really trying to tell us? What do you think Kim Leng is trying to share with you through that rawness? There were many messages in his speech, but I wish you could just focus on that one message. Are you talking about that, we all have a journey, but we don't, it's okay to be average, it's okay we fail? Or do you have another message that mind over body, if overused, have consequences? That's the second message. And then there's a third message in your speech. Just be a decent human being. Just focus on one message. And the rawness of your speech will be even more powerful.